Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's topic is continuation of previous lecture, analysis of national power in previous and present era, how states acquire national power, how states are exploiting essential elements for acquiring national power, importance of elements are foundations of national power in international relations. Essential foundations and elements are discussed below. In this lecture, I will discuss first element, geography, second, economic development, third, military preparedness and technological superiority. I have changed the sequence of elements of national power. In my opinion, first and permanent is geography. The importance of geographical factor has been recognized since ancient times. The geopoliticians, especially Mackinder and Spikeman, have attached great importance to geography. Mackinder said, "Who rules Eastern Europe commands heartland. Who rules heartland rules the world." Most important among geographical factors are the size of country, its topography and location. The geography, population, natural and human resources of a state are an important factor that affects various aspects of national power in one way or the other way. Geography is permanent factor, yet it is last position of deterministic factor due to unimaginable technological innovations. Ideally located states enjoy the fruits of their geography that compel other states to maintain relation for their economic and strategic benefits. A small state cannot become powerful. England was powerful as long as she had absolute control over colonies. In today's world, USA, Russia, Germany and China are bound to play effective role in the world affairs, not because of their vast size. These countries are powerful because they have efficiently utilized their natural resources and human resources. No doubt, location determines the country's security and its effectual relationship with the outside world. England and Japan, being islands, have been more secure due to their remoteness in the past, but now, due to technological advancement, they are also vulnerable. Similarly, USA, far away from Europe and Asia, could not remain safe. The present unprecedented technological advancement and interdependent conduct of international relations has lost the relevance of the geographic factor. In modern era, geographical factor directly influence a state capacity to acquire national power. Landlocked or vulnerable states like Nepal between India and China, Poland between Russia and Germany, Mongolia, a large country between Russia and China, have little influence or say in international politics. Japan attacked the US and US retaliated by dropping atomic bomb. Non-state actors attacked the United States of America despite all elements of powers. The state used the combination of elements to become powerful state. are empires. The changing concept of national power following events like establishment of United Nations system, collapse of communism, and attack on United States of America on 9/11 gave importance in international relations. Modern technologies have mitigated some of these factors to great extent. Only one element of power alone cannot determine national power without the support of other important elements. A state's ability to convert potential power into operational power is based on many considerations. However, the ideal location of a state gives enormous importance in international politics. The major power of the world wishes to have cordial relations with it. All states are dependent on the cooperation of that state to meet their interests. The countries of Middle East, even with small sizes but with abundant quantity of natural resources and central location, have been playing very active and important role in international relations, and they are influencing the policies of major powers. Their national power is much higher as compared to other countries. Japan is relatively a small-sized state, and yet its role in international relations has been active and influential due to its technological advancement and economic development. Israel, despite being a small-sized state, has been influencing the course of international politics in Middle East, Europe and United States. However, the transformation of war technology and mode of attack by non-state actors have not spared any country sequel. The terrorist attack on United States by non-state actors has transformed the course of international thinking and vulnerability. In current world politics, the geographic factor has lost its importance due to staunch ideological spirit of self-immolation, covert support by adversary to non-state actors fighting their enemies. Number 2, economic development. The economic development of a state is vital determinant factor of national power. Mere possession of natural and raw material does not make a nation powerful or state powerful. Much depends on the capacity of the state to attain economic development by exploiting and utilizing bestowed natural and human resources. Economic development in a state flows from the social determinants of power, whether they are politically stabilized and highly educated. The strength of a state economy has a direct effect on the variety, resiliency and credibility of its national power. Increasing interdependence has caused major changes in the economic elements of national power. National economies have become more dependent on international trade. The European countries, USA, China and Russia become economic power by utilizing their natural and human resources. These states become highly industrialized and economically developed and enhance their national power. Economically, technologically and industrially developed states are enjoying national power in international relations than the less developed countries. Thus, the level and nature of economic development, industrialization and modernization are important determinants of national power. Economic capacity and development are key links to both natural and social determinants of power. In terms of natural resources, a state may be well A state may be well endowed, but lack of technical know-how and ability to convert those resources into tangible manifestation of power. Economic development in all states flow from political stability and widespread scientific and technological education. Strong domestic economies also produce non-military national power in international arena. The national power is low due to domestic factors such as inflation, foreign debt, or chronic balance of payment deficit. Increasing interdependence has caused major changes in the economic elements of national power. Number third, military preparedness and technological superiority. Military strength is historically the gauge for national power. Advancement in technological field are fundamental elements of national power. The technology of warfare and strategy has determined the fate of nations since time immemorial or ancient times. Less military preparedness would invite attack from powerful countries. The history is replete with facts that military powers conquered major parts of the world. Military preparedness is the most apparent and tangible factor of national power. The technological innovation quality and quantity of armed forces are vital factors in military preparedness of a state. The technology of warfare and strategy has determined the fate of nations. Technology implies the application of science and newer methods of production of mass destruction weapons. Technological advancement in industrial, telecommunication, and military sphere enhances the national power of a state. Less military preparedness would invite attack from powerful countries. Military preparedness of any state is a deterrent against adversaries or enemies. Afghanistan, Kuwait, and recently Ukraine could not protect its sovereignty and territory from attacks. The massive peacetime investment in defense technology has impact on the nature of national power. Enhanced military research and innovation for improving national power has been instrumental in bringing about dramatic economic, political, and social change in their countries. The developed states have always used the technology factor for putting pressure on developing nations. The rise of Russia, Britain, France, China, Germany, and Japan are the typical examples. The new version of technology developed by major powers has outdated old technology and even other elements of national power. The sophisticated aircraft carrier of USA, one aircraft carrier of USA, Russia, Britain, and China are more powerful than majority of the states of the world. New technologies possessed by major powers have compelled states to dance to their tune or obey their orders. The communication revolutions, which began over a century ago with the advent of global transmission of information, has transformed the entire concept of international relations. In next lecture or tomorrow, I will discuss essential elements, foundations of national power, natural resources, population, ideological, and other important elements of power. Wish you good luck. Thank you very much.